All right. So first, it's important to say that okay, be aware, but do not panic. Secondly, it's important to also say, hey, educate yourselves and get your information from multiple different sources. So a second person has been confirmed with the Wuhan coronavirus in the United States. It's definitely kind of taking off a little bit. Now, a lot of people are panicking. There's videos like this going out that purportedly show people collapsing from the Wuhan virus in Wuhan, just collapsing on the street all over the place. Well, we don't really have any context to these videos, really. Now, do I believe that China is lying about the number of cases? Absolutely, I do. Absolutely. As of right now, the announcement of public transport shutdowns in 8 Chinese cities to quarantine nearly 26 million people. Imagine that. 26 million people quarantined. That's a lot of people. The Chinese government is definitely taking the outbreak very seriously. Uh, on the person that was infected, the second infected case in the United States, the one that was confirmed, Chicago, Illinois. A second person in the United States has been infected with the deadly coronavirus that it is believed to have originated in Wuhan, China. The Centers for Disease Control confirmed Friday morning. The CDC says the patient is a woman in her 60s in Chicago who reported feeling sick when she arrived home from Wuhan on January 13th. There's also a third person that they are watching. It was a teenage traveler who'd come back from Wuhan, but he hasn't shown any symptoms that I've seen reported as of yet. But I'll check on that. Officials say the woman is doing well and she is stable. They added that she is being monitored for symptoms of the virus being called 2019 NCOV. The woman told officials she didn't feel ill on the flight to America, only when she arrived back home. She did come in contact with a limited amount of people, all of whom are currently well, so she may not actually have it. The spread of this disease, I don't know if it is like epidemic proportions yet. The World Health Organization hasn't said it is. We'll wait and see what they say. And again, China is a pretty secretive country. Do I believe that they're fudging the numbers? Yes, absolutely I do. This is a horrible time of the year economically for this to hit China, with the Chinese New Year coming, and it's going to hit them hard economically. So here's exactly how the new coronavirus affects your body. The mysterious and deadly new strain of coronavirus that originated in China has affected close to 500 people. And again, like I said, I would not be surprised in the least if we find out later on down the road that China was like, well, no, it was actually quite a bit more. But we'll see. It initially has flu-like symptoms, but in severe cases can permanently damage the lungs. They said it had symptoms like the flu and pneumonia. The new coronavirus is spreading fast. From a market in Wuhan, China, there are now close to 500 cases of infections globally, and that's in 3 months. That's in just 3 months. Thailand, Japan, the Philippines, South Korea, Hong Kong, and the United States. The World Health Organization said in a report on Monday, January 20th, that there were 278 cases in China alone. So that is 200 cases outside of China. That's quite a few actually now. In China alone, with a high concentration in Hubei province, where Wuhan is located. Of this, 51 were severely ill and 12 were in critical condition. The latest death toll is now at 9. Some reports have it at 12, some reports have it at 15. I saw one report that had it at 23. Take that with a grain of salt. Explore around. Get your sources from multiple places and kind of guesstimate according to yourself what you believe it is. But again, don't be jumping into your panic shelters. Don't lock your doors. Don't, if you feel sick, obviously, take the proper steps. Go to the hospital. Why not? Better safe than sorry, right? They did confirm that the flu-like illness is can be contracted through human-to-human transmission. They were curious about that in the beginning. Well, now there's really pretty much no question about it. And it could spread even faster this week as many travel to and from China for the upcoming Lunar New Year. They have locked down lots of trains and things like that. That doesn't mean that it is contained. This is the travel age. It is so much easier to spread things like this than it used to be back in the day. But again, when people show you videos like this, okay, yes, be aware, but there are some people that are going to way extremes and saying this is the end of the world and things like that. Okay, hold on. We're not there yet. Could it get there? I mean, it's possible, I suppose. Not very probable, though. So, but just be aware. It is spreading very fast. The reports are very different depending on who you go to. This is a perfect example of get your news from multiple sources. So that's what I have on this one. It's just there's a lot of people I've been talking to online that are just in absolute panic mode. We're not there yet. Yes, obviously take precautions. Yes, obviously be safe. If you're sick, go to the hospital. But that's the information that we've got on it so far. We'll definitely keep you guys updated on it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.